What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, man, you should have know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guy. Now, listen, man. I just caught me some Chipotle. You know, should I do a mukbang? You know, I don't really like people watching me eat. I ain't gonna lie. Like, why you looking at me eating my food, you know? So I might just leave it, but it's still warm and hot. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm kinda hungry, bro. I'm kinda hungry. But in today's video, man, I really just wanted to talk about, you know, like retention. There's a lot of extremist retainers out there. I know there's a lot of extremist retainers out there. A lot of retainers are probably taking this to the grave with them. They're like, yo, I'm never gonna release. I'm never gonna do this, and I'm never gonna talk to women. I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have this mindset. And coming from me, I don't think that's a healthy mindset to have, you know? Because we'll be telling ourselves that we don't need a woman and all of that. You know, we'll be telling ourselves this, and then whole time in the real world, when we see a female that we find attractive, we don't even know how to speak to that female just because of the pride we built up just being on retention. And I guess you could say that's the downside to being on retention, you know, especially if you're an extremist who's taking this like extremely, and there's nothing wrong with taking retention seriously. Everyone that's on their journey should take retention very seriously. If it's taking you to the point where you all of a sudden, you feel like you don't need a woman, you all of a sudden starting to hate women, despise women, just because you feel like they're gonna drain you and take your energy. Listen, man, not all women are like that. Not all women are out to drain your energy, you know? And I wanna kill that false narrative of anybody who might think that, you know, all women are out to get your energy, bro. You know, there's actually some queens out here, man, that actually want to build with you. You know, you really just got to find them because they're very rare. Just like how us men on the narrow path on retention, just like how we're very rare. Don't you think the female that we're going to be with in the future, don't you think the woman that is going to have our kids, don't you think she's going to be very hard to find? So you can't be hating women just because you think they're going to take your energy, just because you feel like all of them are the same. That's a bad way to go about this retention journey, you know, because eventually I want to find me a girl, you know, eventually. And I know it's going to happen, you know, in due time it's going to happen. I know it. I can feel it. But a lot of people make it seem like, you know, dealing with a woman is bad. You know, on retention, we're gonna have the natural charisma. On retention, we're gonna have the natural sauce game. On retention, we're just gonna have this confidence just radiating off of us. So in my opinion, I feel like it's best to at least test out our confidence. Test out the benefits that you're gaining on retention. You know, obviously we're gonna have more energy, and obviously we're transmuting in the gym. You know, so I feel like we should at least test out our confidence as well. Test out our, you know, natural charisma as well. You know, with real women in the real world. And I'm not telling you this to go DM a bunch of females. You know, test out your confidence in real life. You know, this is a part of getting out your comfort zone as well. I get that we should be focusing on ourselves, building up our kingdom. I get that. But how are you ever going to grow if you're not communicating with the opposite sex? You know, let's say you never deal with a female your whole life, you know, and later down the line you meet a female that you really like, you know, and just for the simple fact that you always been intimidated by women your whole life, just for the simple fact that you never talked to a woman in your whole life, or at least tried to, it's gonna be very hard for you to adjust to talking to women in the real world. Trust me. And this is why a lot of guys go back to the hub, because they feel like they can't attract a woman in the real world. And that is dangerous for your mental, man. That is dangerous. You know, we're all humans, bro. We should be communicating with each other. And I don't mean texting each other over social media. Nah, that's dead, bro. You know, in order to build real connections, real attraction, I feel like we should be communicating in real life. You know, real life conversations. This is how we grow. You know, if you're a guy out there who always struggled with talking to women, bro, use your confidence and talk to women in the real world. I'm not telling you that you gotta, you know, flirt with a bunch of every female that you see. But, you know, if you feel like you have it in you to just go up to a random female and talk to her, if you feel like you have it in you, then, bro, go for it. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose. You know, just go for it. Just talk to that female. You know, she can either say yes or no. You know, but I feel like us talking to women on our retention journey is another way for us to get out of our comfort zone. Because a lot of us, I know a lot of us still struggle with talking to women. You know, I know a lot of us are still intimidated by women. And how are you ever going to get over that hump if you never try to experience that in the real world? How are you ever going to grow? How are you ever going to better your communication skills if you're steady over here saying you don't need a woman, you don't need to communicate with a woman? Bro, we should be growing in all areas of our life. You know, I understand that self-improvement is number one, and that is a fact. You know, obviously the Most High is number one, then self-improvement is second. You know, seek God's kingdom first and all his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. Correct me if I said that verse right, but you know what I mean. You know, self-improvement is very important, especially if you're a man. But I feel like we should be at least using this energy, using this courage that we have built up, using this masculine essence that we have within us to at least go out and talk to women. And not just women, you know, talk to men as well. Try to build connection with other like-minded men. You know, just try to better your communication skills. Having good communication skills is a must. Having good communication skills is a must nowadays because a lot of people are just hooked on their phones. A lot of people don't know how to talk to people. You know, because we're in a social media society. Everybody just want to DM people. Nobody want to show their face. You know, so I challenge all of y'all that's watching this video. If you see a female you like, bro, take the courage and have some confidence to talk to that female. And I'm not saying that you should be trying to smash this female. Just have a genuine conversation with a woman, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a genuine conversation with another human being. I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, so I want everybody that's watching this video, you know, if you see a female that you like, bro, go up to her, introduce yourself, get to know her. You know, you never know where it would lead you. You know, a lot of us want a girl, a lot of us want a wife, but we're not making the initiative to go get that wife. You know, so how are you ever going to get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of counterintuitive. Because most times we think that the Most High is just gonna like drop a female from heaven into our life. When the whole time that's just fairy tale, la fantasies, you know what I'm saying? So as men, we have to make the initiative, bros. We have to go out and communicate with people that we find attractive. You know, and not just women, we have to go out and try to build relationships or connections with other humans as well, because that's what we're here for. You know, imagine if you was the only human on earth. You would feel so lonely. You would feel like, man, like I wish I had people to talk to. You know, compared to, there's a whole bunch of people around us and we barely take advantage of that, man. You know, so I advise everybody to, you know, if you see a female you like, bro, get to know her. There's nothing wrong with getting to know a female. You know, you can get to know a female, and from there, you use your discernment on whether or not you want to take things further or not. You know, you don't always got to get to know a female just to smash her, bro. You know, just get to know her. Get to see where her mental is at. Get to see how she thinks. how she moves in this world. Does she carry herself like a virtuous woman? So listen, man, if you took anything valuable or learned anything new from this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Share this video with a friend because they will need this information. Listen, man, watch this video that's gonna pop up right here. And subscribe if you're new, man. And listen, I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.